It's flowing, it's spacious, it's multiple perspectives all at once. And it's understanding this perspective comes from here and this perspective comes from here. This individual sees things this way, this culture sees things that way. How I am on a Tuesday is different than how I am on a Wednesday, and it's moving and flowing and shifting. And there's no final answer. There's no final answer. And so that sense that we call the feminine, there's a lot of flexibility there. There's a tremendous amount of flexibility of not just of perspective, because it's not just even about, you know, your personal philosophy or something like that, right? It's hard to even find words for what the feminine is. Wisdom is one of the words that gets used, actually. That the feminine is connected with wisdom. But the thing is, so here's the thing, this is why the feminine comes first. From this perspective, it's like how the green light comes first for us. The green light is what's real. And then we step away from it into the other lights, right? But it doesn't matter, because underneath it all, it's still the green light. That's what's real. And in some ways, the feminine has that quality. It doesn't go anywhere. It doesn't disappear. It's 100% there all the time, even in the midst of deep confusion. It's just hidden, or you could say we turn away from it. So the feminine is the ground nature of reality. And not to get too technical in terms of the Buddhist lingo, but you know, you talk about Great Mother Ocean Dharmakaya, you know, or the mother of all the Buddhas, Prajnaparamita. She's called the mother of all the Buddhas. And what is that? That's, you know, emptiness and etc. We're not going to get into all the terminology. Openness. You could just say openness. You could say the green light. It doesn't matter. The green light is the mother of all the Buddhas. So it's the mother of who we really are. It's our true mother in a sense, that feminine space is so open and so fertile that it's constantly giving birth to our direct experience. You know, how miraculous. And it doesn't ever stop. It doesn't hold back. It doesn't say, oh, no, you don't get any direct experience. So, oh, no, just more. You say, well, sometimes it's painful experience. Yes, it is. Sometimes it's painful experience. Sometimes it's wonderful experience. Sometimes you don't even care. Not even into it. It's not what you prefer. Fine. But that's it. The green light, in some ways, just gives us experience. So we talk about that because that comes first. We talk about that first. And feeling that space is really important. And we're going to do that in just a minute. But then within that space of no fixed mind, total openness, constant change, within that, there is us. There is me, Greg. There is you, you know, Margaret, Michaela, Vicky, everybody, right? So we have a place we're coming from, and we do have specific patterns, even just the pattern of how we dress or where we live, or certain types of thoughts and emotions that go through us. And not only are those there, but then we have choices. We make choices from this perspective. So instead of being, from every perspective, here we are. And this is, that versus this is the difference. This is awareness. This is mindfulness. Mindfulness is always coming from here. Mindfulness is making a choice, actually, whether it's just the simple choice in meditation to come back to your breath or come back to your emotions, your tender heart. Even the fact that you're trying to do one thing, you're trying to do something. You're setting out to do something. It's not just openness. It's you're doing something in the midst of that. It's the difference between feeling compassion and acting in a compassionate way. And that's how the masculine comes into this. The masculine plays a really important role. I mean, yes, the feminine comes first, but and the totality of it is quite beyond belief. The totality of wisdom, the totality of the green light. But within that, there's the actions of the green light activity.